KY3 News starts now.
The Chiefs are in New Orleans ahead of the Super Bowl, and so are we. We have a live report from the Big Easy as federal authorities work to strengthen security for the big game.
And the new bill lawmakers are pushing through in Arkansas, the impact it could have on free school breakfast for students. But first, welcome to Ozarks Today on this Thursday morning. A lot to talk about in the weather. We got to look at that fog this morning behind us in Springfield.
And depending when you're waking up right now, temperatures will fall throughout the day. Dealing with that fog this morning, Nicolette is in for Brandon today with our dense fog advisory.
Yeah, that's right. It's not as widespread as last night's advisory. It's actually broken down now into our far southeastern and western counties. This expires at 8 a.m., but don't let this confuse you because we're still dealing with widespread fog across much of the Ozarks. Visibility down to about 1.25 miles in Springfield and West Plains, 2 miles in Branson, 3 miles in Monette and Rogers. Not too bad across Harrison and Mountain Home, Arkansas at this time. Here's a look at our temperatures at the moment, which are ranging by about 30 degrees. Some of you sitting in the mid-30s towards Warsaw and Sedalia, whereas Harrison is sitting in the 60s. And likely, a lot of us have already hit our warmest temperature of the day. Our temperatures will fall heading through this afternoon. A frontal boundary sitting over the Ozarks will start to drop southward, dropping our temperatures, keeping the cloud cover in the forecast as well. So most of us will be sitting in the 40s and 50s this afternoon. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds possible, but we'll deal with some more light scattered rain through this morning and into the early parts of this afternoon. So you'll certainly need that jacket stepping out the door today, and you'll hold on to it through this afternoon with those temperatures falling. We're on the temperature roller coaster for the next several days, and then winter weather takes aim at the Ozarks. We'll talk about all of those details coming up in just a bit.
All right, Nicolette, thank you so much. Well, it is Super Bowl week in New Orleans, and that means big crowds and lots of security. Our own Chris Ninehouse is live in the Big Easy as we kick off our Super Bowl 59 coverage.
Chris, all seems quiet right now, with the city bracing for that craziness that comes with all things with the biggest game in the world. Chris, good morning.
Jackie, what's going on? I got to hear Chad's voice earlier. Great to hear your voice. These mornings are pretty fun, huh? You guys have a good time. I'm seeing so far here. The evening's not as fun. I'll tell you what, this has been fun. What else is fun is this city and this setup here. You see the Caesars Superdome behind me. That's the site of a possible three-peat for the Chiefs. That's what Chiefs fans want. That's what they're here for. And I am so excited to be here every morning with you folks through Monday morning to show you everything that we're seeing here in this city and get you prepared for the Super Bowl. We're going to see a sea of red. We know we will. And, well, speaking of safety, it's safe to say that that's what's on everyone's mind here in New Orleans. Of course, the wounds are still fresh in this city. After just a month removed from a New Year's Day terror attack, a man drove a truck through a crowd on Bourbon Street, killing 15, injuring 57. That was supposed to be the day of another massive football game in the college football playoff. The Super Bowl has been classified as a Tier 1 event. That is the second highest rating possible. U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem is here to make sure NOLA gets every resource that comes with that.
So with Tier 1, you get incredible resources and partnerships for this city for those events that just aren't available at all with a lower rating. So to get that, and my advocacy for that is going to be 100% all in to make sure that you have that and that you have the tools that you need. Nobody wants to go through an event where you think you could have done more.
Roger Goodell says the safest place to be on Super Bowl Sunday will be that building behind me, even with a visit from President Trump. This place, let me show you what we've seen since we got here. So you can see at the bottom of your screen there's some blue lights. I've actually heard some complaints from people who live here saying you can't go anywhere in this city without seeing blue lights. But that is what you see from the local authorities here, the police. Right to the right of those lights, you might see a gentleman there. That's my man Michael. He is wearing a yellow vest, and he is part of the NFL security. Goodell talking about how they're providing plenty of that. Even on the way in here, Jackie and Chad, in the elevator, I saw men and women in uniform. That is the federal help that is here to keep this place safe. So we've seen them walking the streets here, different members of the military, and it's safe to say that this is the massive priority here for Super Bowl Sunday. No one here wants to see what happens on New Year's Day happen again.
Chris, that's right. I know Chad and I witnessed that as well. It's amazing the amount of security and the protocol that goes into that. I have to ask, and again, I know you just got there. I was just there for Taylor Swift in October. The whole city turned out, all the restaurants, boutiques, the whole French Quarter, all decorated for Taylor. As you walked to the compound this morning, what did you see? Is the whole city just excited for Super Bowl 59?
Well, what you're seeing here, people are very proud of their city, as you may imagine here. The Cajun flavor, everything that makes the city very unique. I was talking to Sully about this, who you'll see in the evenings when we were driving down here. I just love coming to a city like this that is so unique. There is not a city like it. And, you know, it's funny. I mean, you said you came here for Taylor Swift. She liked it so much, she's coming back. I don't know. I don't know if you heard about that. She'll be here as well.
Really? I did not know that. Wonder why she's going to be there. Huh. All right.
It's just a football fan.
Yeah. Well, Chris,
they say she's coming right before kickoff because she doesn't want to see anything. That's another security issue in and of itself. So, yeah.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Well, hey, get some great food while you're down there, and we will see you again tomorrow morning, Chris. And thanks for waking up early. We know this is not your normal routine, but we appreciate you having this morning with us, and we appreciate it.
Have so much fun.
Well, as we close in on the Super Bowl, we'll keep this coverage going throughout the day. Again, we'll have Chris throughout the morning. Tonight at 6, right here on KY3, that's when we're going to start seeing Sully Ingalls reporting from New Orleans.
And we will have a special 30-minute show every night at 6:30. Our colleagues at KCTV, they put this together for us. We are streaming at ky3.com and our free news app at 6:30 each night this week.
So the Super Bowl, it's a really big deal. But for Missouri Rescues, the Puppy Bowl, that's one that makes a big difference. Here is Sadie and Indigo, 2 pups, both from the 5 Acres Animal Shelter in St. Charles. And they both had to clear some hurdles to get back to the Puppy Bowl. So back in the summer, dozens of shelters all across the country submitted puppy athletes to participate. But Sadie and Indigo both made the draft, and they will play together on Team Rough. The shelter is excited to see the work that they do get a special spotlight.
It's an opportunity for us to have a national spotlight and to talk about the important work that we do here every day. We save over 1,600 animals a year, and that's important for this community. So we're honored to talk about that in this big way.
Well, since Sadie and Indigo were nominated to go to the Puppy Bowl, both have been adopted. And they're not the only Missouri dogs participating. The Humane Society of Missouri has 3 more playing for the Lombardi Trophy. Only Charlotte, the Cocker Spaniel, though, will be a starter for the Puppy Bowl. She is playing for Team Fluff.
It's arguably one of the highlights of the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that and the commercials and the food.
Yeah, it's right up there with the game itself.
Yeah, the game's like the 3rd or 4th best thing, usually.
Yeah, because if it's not your team, then the Puppy Bowl automatically goes to the #1 spot.
It jumps a lot of spots.
Well, if you are going to the big game or you're watching from your couch, we want to see you and your Chiefs pride. You can head to ky3.com and click under our trending bar, and that is going to take you to this story right here. And we have a gallery right there. Look at that. They've got all of their, I need to get one for Rocket right there. Chad, do your dogs are they dressed up?
Oh, no, they would chew them up.
It would be gone.
Yeah, no.
Well, anyhow, whether it's your furry friends or just your family or anybody, we want to see all of that Chiefs pride ahead of Super Bowl 59.
I'm sure the dogs are Chief fans, my dogs, but it's just they would.
Well, your dog is named Kelsey.
Exactly.
K-E-L-C-E.
Yeah, it's spelled the same way, so there's a thing. Other headlines of the day. Have you seen the price of eggs lately? Yeah, they continue to rise across the nation due to the recent bird flu outbreak. The price not just hurting everyday consumers like you and I, it's also the small businesses that are taking the beating as well. Allison Silvestri is the owner of Allie's Bake Shop. She says eggs are the most essential ingredient to her business. Back in 2022, she says a case of 15 dozen eggs cost $29. Her January bill, it's gone up to $89 a case. She says putting a big dent in her profit margin and the rising costs are forcing her to change the way she does business.
Start doing a lot of things in-house, whereas before we sought out other people. Prices will go up a little bit, and then we'll start looking at profit margins on some of the items maybe we don't sell a lot of, and start cutting supplies that way.
The average price per dozen nationwide hit $4.15 in December, and the USDA is predicting the prices are going to soar another 20% this year, especially as Easter approaches.
Free school breakfast for all students is one step closer to becoming an Arkansas law. That bill would remove any eligibility restrictions on free breakfast programs for any public school student, regardless of their eligibility for free or reduced price meals. The bill does not apply to private schools. It returns to the Senate floor today to be read for a third time if passed and signed into law. It would take effect this fall.
A Missouri utility co-op is celebrating the opening of a new office in Ozark today. It's the White River Valley Electric Co-op. Has a ribbon cutting at 11:30 this morning, and not only will the Ozark Chamber of Commerce be there, but also the Nixa and Sparta ones as well to celebrate the service for the Christian County community.
Well, this morning we're seeing a wide range of temperatures. Some of you in the 30s, others in the 60s. And this afternoon continues our temperature roller coaster ride all the way through the weekend before some winter weather takes aim at the Ozarks. We'll talk about all those details and more coming up after the break.
And we are checking the roads this morning in and around Springfield as you get ready to head out the door. The camera's showing that foggy haze out there. Make sure you have your fog lights on this morning at 6:11.
Number 1 in the Ozarks. You're watching KY3 Ozarks Today with Chad Klein, Jackie Garrity, and First Alert meteorologist Brandon Beck. The place to be, on air, online, on the go. Road to Repeat coverage is sponsored by Aaron Sachs and Associates. Ladies, grab your girlfriends and join us for the KY3 Women's Show. Saturday, March 1st at the Wilson Logistics Arena at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. Unique offerings from vendors, artisans, and crafters. Enjoy live cooking demos and inspiring seminars. Relax in the AAA Travel Women's Lounge and register to win a trip to the Grand Canyon. Free parking and just $5 admission at the door. The perfect girls' day out at the KY3 Women's Show. Learn more at OzarkEmpireFair.com.
Hi folks, Roger here with Tri-Lakes Ford Chrysler. Tri-Lake K, quit chasing your tail.
Sorry, Roger. I'm just trying to make ends meet.
What's wrong? You short on cash?
I'm just short in general.
But you don't have any money?
I don't even have pockets. My budget needs a little wiggle room.
With deals like ours, you'll have more than a little wiggle room.
Ooh, good, because I need a whole lot of it.
Get the lowest price at Tri-Lakes Ford Chrysler,
where we've got more wiggle room than you can shake your tail at.
I think that one of the worst things you can have is any pests inside or outside the house. You don't have to worry about that anymore when Rottler's involved. You know that the solution is there and they will find it.
For quick, proven pest solutions, call Rottler.
Pain and numbness. Tired of being told there's no help? Don't give up. Numbness in your hands and feet can't wait. Your life can't wait.
I'm Dr. Beck. I'm one of the few doctors in Missouri certified to treat neuropathy. Make one visit and we can send you home with a treatment plan to help you resolve your pain and numbness.
Make one visit and we'll send you home with a customized plan to resolve the numbness and pain. Get your nerve checked with Beck.
Why are more people shopping local at Sofa City?
It's in stock, so you get to take it home. We had a very great value.
I can't remember how many friends we've sent there.
Sofa City offers great financing options.
Buy it today, enjoy it tonight at Sofa City.
Watch Reading Remediation tonight on KY3 News at 10. And now, KY3 First Alert Weather.
6:14 on our Thursday. This is Lebanon behind us, and just a little bit of fog out there right now.
A pea soup out there.
We could tell you that's really any area, and you'd probably believe us.
Yeah, Nicolette, what areas are seeing the most fog this morning?
Towards Lake of the Ozarks, and then as well as Greene County and southward. This is the reason why we've got a stationary front basically just parked over the Ozarks with all this moisture trapped over the southern counties and into Arkansas. So that has formed a few areas of light to moderate rain, especially across Branson, and this will continue to drop southward, bringing the cooler air from the north farther across Missouri. And so this is what's going to drop our temperatures through this afternoon. It's going to be one of those days where the conditions just keep on changing. Our visibility is still down to 1.25 miles in Springfield and Branson, as well as West Plains, out towards 3 miles there, similar to Monette and Rogers. But some of these patches are starting to pick up, especially across Webster, Wright, and Laclede County as well. So even though the dense fog advisory has expired for many of us, the fog still remains. Live look at Lebanon at the moment. This is why we've got that dense fog advisory. Our temperatures are sitting in the lower 40s in Springfield, but some of you are waking up in the 30s, and others out towards Harrison waking up in the 60s right now. So because of that front dropping southward, that will drop our temperatures through the day. Now, what I will say is the models are consistently showing a break in the clouds up towards Warsaw, Stockton, and Sedalia. I don't think we're going to see that in Springfield and southward, but our temperatures will hover in the 40s and 50s this afternoon. Overnight will be in between the upper 20s and the lower 40s. So another very wide temperature range heading into Friday. But Friday afternoon, we pretty much are all sitting in the 40s through the afternoon and evening, as a lot of drizzle and cloud cover continues to keep us chilly. So Futurecast again showing those light to moderate showers possible across the southern Ozarks, essentially Highway 60 around right here and southward. And then we'll see a little bit of clearing this afternoon, again, mainly north of the interstate. I would enjoy that sunshine if you can, and if you see it at all, because we're not going to see a whole lot of sunshine over the next 7 days. Tomorrow brings back the cloud cover. That front is going to lift back northward, bringing us some more areas of scattered light rain, cloud cover, and those chilly conditions. Now, that front lifting northward as a warm front will bring the warmer air into the Ozarks very briefly on Saturday. But then here comes the cold again. It's going to take over the Ozarks, and it's going to have a nice grip on us for next week. And this is going to bring us several chances for wintry weather. We're expecting several very small disturbances to track across the Ozarks starting Monday night of next week and lasting us all the way until Wednesday. And so there's a lot of uncertainty on the magnitude and the amounts of accumulating ice, sleet, and snow, but all three will be possible. So Tuesday is a first alert weather day. That looks to be the worst of it as of right now, but we're in that middle line between the freezing rain, just rain, and then snow. Not out of the ordinary for this time of year, but certainly something that we're watching very closely. So we urge you to stay tuned to the latest forecast. Again, too soon to know all the details. As for today, though, expecting those temperatures to fall through this afternoon. Many of us already hit our high for the day. With lots of cloud cover, that'll keep us chilly, but we might see a few peaks of sunshine this afternoon. Our temperatures overnight dropping back into the 30s and 40s. Some of you towards Sedalia in the upper 20s. And through the next several days, we continue to stay on the temperature roller coaster. Coming down into Friday, a bit chilly, but then coming back up on Saturday briefly. Our temperatures then fall heading into your Sunday with highs back in the 40s. And then our temperatures remain in the 30s for much of next week. And with these disturbances tracking through, we are at risk for freezing rain, sleet, and accumulating snow. So stay tuned as we learn more. As of right now, Tuesday is our only first alert day.
We'll keep an eye on that. Good day Sunday to stay indoors and watch the football game, because some NFL players, they go their entire career without ever winning a playoff game.
It's really quite rare what the Chiefs are doing right now. So we're going to take a look at one NFL draft class that's heading into the Super Bowl right after the break.
It's time to say, not so fast, chronic kidney disease. Because with a progressive disease like CKD, slow is good. And believe me, I know all about slow. That's why I'm here to tell you about Jardiance. It's a little pill proven to slow the progression of CKD and reduce the risk of kidney failure, which can lead to dialysis.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jardiance may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Genital yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your doctor right away if you have fever or feel weak or tired, and pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. area. Don't use if allergic to Jardiance. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So go on, say not so fast, CKD. Ask your doctor about Jardiance for chronic kidney disease.
It's all about connections. Who you work with matters. Who you trust. And the people who trust you. We're all part of something greater. Because when you succeed, we all do. We're a part of a community. We understand that everything you do matters. And we're all connected. The Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Almost anyone who has ever played football has dreamed of being drafted. No draft class in NFL history has ever been on a ride like the 2022 Kansas City Chiefs. Since entering the NFL, they have won 2 straight Super Bowls. And as Mark Plouffe shows us, they are about to play for a 3rd title.
22 draft classes made up of some of the team's top contributors, like sack leader George Karlaftis, all-pro cornerback Trent McDuffie, running back Isaiah Pacheco, and others. I asked the 22 draft class about what makes them so special, and they said it's because they are a close-knit group.
After I know the AFC Championship this past game, like, hugging everybody who was in that draft class, like, it was a little bit different, you know what I mean? When you hug other guys that have been around here for a few times, you know, there's still genuine love, but to do it with the ones that were drafted that you've seen work each and every day and accomplish their dreams, it holds a special place in my heart.
The Chiefs' 2022 draftees could become the first draft class to win 3 Super Bowls in their first 3 NFL seasons.
It's quite unbelievable. 6:21 right now. Well, a day on the lake turns dangerous after a man was found unresponsive inside of a boat. Next on Ozarks Today, a look at the quick plan from one sheriff's office that came to the rescue.
This guy uses women for his own gain.
The boss, he had a deal sweetener for me. He's a white-collar pimp.
He wanted to close that deal, and you were the signing bonus.
SVU, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
I did the most unspeakable thing. I have to pay for my crime.
I've evaded the police for years. They can't catch me.
Everything changes.
Found new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Did you know some injury lawyers in Springfield are charging fees as high as 36%? Our fees start at 25%, saving you $11,000 on some car wreck cases and over $100,000 on some semi-truck injury cases. Get thousands of dollars more net in your pocket. Hire Dr. Brad Bradshaw's law firm, bradbradshaw.com, or call 333-3333. The initial consultation is free.
Has it been a while since you updated your kitchen or bath? Wilgus IQ in Springfield sells and installs beautiful cabinets and countertops for your new home or remodel. No local countertop company has earned more 5-star reviews for service, quality, and selection than Wilgus IQ.
Your home is where memories are made and stories unfold. At Wilgus IQ, we believe in creating the perfect space for these cherished moments because we are a family company.
Visit our showroom or online for a free quote.
Beef Bites, brought to you by Missouri Beef Industry Council.
Howdy, I'm Erica with the Missouri Beef Industry Council. Hosting or attending a game day get-together this weekend, this beef appetizer is certain to score a touchdown with your family and friends. Beer and peppers add delicious flavors to this lean beef roast rolled into a homemade taco shell featuring 27 grams of protein. For more game day recipes and tips, visit beefiswhat'sfordinner.com.
At Womack Monument Company, we have many families who visit with us wanting to discuss their ideas for a more personal design for their loved one. With our own highly skilled and experienced graphic artists and craftsmen, we are able to take your ideas and incorporate them into a beautiful image that reflects more about your loved one. Please allow our family the opportunity to show you what we can do. Womack Monument Company in Springfield, Bolivar, Monette, Aurora, and throughout the Ozarks. For those you love, crafted by those who care.
And now, KY3 First Alert Weather.
Hello and welcome back on this Thursday. Waking up to some areas of light to moderate rain across areas of Branson and now into Harrison and Mountain Home, Arkansas. It was a little bit more organized and a little bit heavier across Branson not too long ago, but it's starting to disperse. The fog, on the other hand, remains pretty consistent. We're seeing some patches out towards the southeastern Ozarks and into central Arkansas, and additionally across Springfield, Monette, and Branson. Now northward towards Lake of the Ozarks and the state capital, not seeing nearly as much fog as north of that frontal boundary. There isn't as much moisture, but we're going to see a big difference in temperatures from north to south today, not just across the Ozarks, but across our region. So Kansas City and St. Louis sitting in the lower 40s, but likely to see a little bit of sunshine by this afternoon. As for Little Rock and Tulsa, looking cloudier, but much warmer across Memphis and Little Rock in the 70s. Tulsa and Wichita in a similar range to Springfield, likely hovering in the 40s all throughout this afternoon. And tomorrow, we're expecting the cloud cover to come back, looking drizzly and gloomy and pretty chilly, with highs hovering in the 40s all day long. But we're tracking out some colder air after we're expecting a weekend warm-up. I'll show you where the temperature roller coaster brings us in just a bit.
All right, Nicolette, thank you so much. So emergency crews rushed to a lake in Florida where a boat was spinning out of control. When they arrived, they found the man alone at the helm, unconscious. Rhiannon Alley has the details.
A day on the lake, taking a dangerous turn after someone spotted this boat spiraling out of control.
I got a single boat out in the water. I can't tell if anybody's in it. It's going around in circles.
The driver seemingly having a medical emergency in the middle of Lake Diaz in Florida, passing out with the engine going full speed. A patrol boat spotting the trouble and sending out an SOS.
I thought maybe somebody had fallen off the boat. The one come by, said there was someone laying at the bottom of the boat.
Rescuers rushing to help, but quickly realized the rescue wouldn't be smooth sailing.
And as he comes around, let's just come up next to him and push him up to that tree.
Quick-thinking deputies finally coming up with a plan to catch the runaway boat.
I started using my wake of the boat to push him closer to shore, and hopefully that the shoreline would have disabled his boat.
One rescuer hopping aboard to help the unconscious captain.
Looks like a diabetes kit here.
Within minutes, they had the man back on land and with paramedics.
Hey, can you breathe for me, all right?
He is now expected to make a full recovery.
Anything could have happened. If he had been wearing a kill switch, it may have disabled his boat automatically. We're grateful that it worked out the way it did.
No word yet on how or why that boater lost consciousness.
Meanwhile, police finding a connection between a Wisconsin teen and an Arkansas man accused of kidnapping her.
And the local animal shelter desperate for help as they are overflowing right now with animals. That and so much more in our next half hour of Ozarks Today.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's President's Day sale is going on now. Hot buys are up to 50% off, starting at just $1.99. Plus, our price match guarantee ensures you're getting the best deal. Only at Ashley.
I would never forget the picture that I have. I'm the only one that's not smiling. Even though I'm with my close friends, I felt alone. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel confident. When I got Invisalign, I built my confidence. It was the best investment that I could do.
Rise, 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 and thrive.
When migraine strikes, do you question the trade-offs of treating? Ubrelvy is another option. It works fast, and most have migraine pain relief within 2 hours. You can treat it anytime, anywhere. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Don't take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing or face, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur hours to days after use. Common side effects include nausea and sleepiness. Migraine pain relief starts with you. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Ubrelvy.
Chiefs Kingdom. we're on the road to repeat. And KY3 is right there with you, cheering on our Kansas City Chiefs to take it back. We're live bringing you special sports coverage of all things KC. Chiefs Kingdom. When it comes to covering your Show Me State Dream Team, KY3 is the place to be. Go Chiefs!
This year's Road to Repeat in New Orleans is sponsored by
Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Go Chiefs!
Don't you just love Valentine's Day? Don't you just love love?
Oh, I love it.
And because no two types of love are the same, Macy's has Valentine's Day gifts for all of them. Gifts for first love,
Puppy love,
true love, everlasting love,
topsy-turvy love,
gifts for butterfly stomach love.
sat next to them on a cross-country flight. We didn't really talk that much, but there was definitely vibes. Love.
Huh. This Valentine's Day, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
Feels good to be home. Don't miss big savings during Ashley's President's Day sale.